All right. Dirty Videos Review. Yeah, by your host. That's me. You can't see me, but you can hear me. This is the in-car footage of the oval race on a dirt track. That's my girlfriend. Those are people. That's basically the pictures. That's Eddie Van Halen. There's a lot going on here. I'm sorry, this is a very long intro. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some music going, and I'm going to tell you real quick what's happening. So this will be the third worst thing you've watched today. I appreciate y'all watching for real. This is we're a race car team called Red Rock Racing. I'm the guy on the right. Soren is the guy on the left. We are a stock car racing team, and I drive the number 74 car, and my teammate Soren Rasmussen pilots the 72 car. He is in the backup car tonight, so it is what it is. With him, a little bit bad luck. It is what it is. We have a different names for this class. This is called Eco Stock, but sometimes you hear Sport Compact or Bombers or whatever. It's a four-wheel drive class. Usually they're four-cylinder cars, completely stock, stripped on the interior. It's a 6-point roll cage, fire extinguisher, 5-point safety harness, helmet, fire suit, fire gloves, fire shoes, blah, 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 blah. You get in there, you strap yourself down, you put down your visor and your helmet, and you race. It's all oval. Everything we do is oval, like NASCAR style. This is a dirt track we're watching here, but we also have some asphalt tracks that we do as well. So this is my in-car camera footage. This is actually me right here. So what we're going to do is we are just going to launch into it, I think. I'm clicking buttons here. I got all kinds of stuff going on. There you go. So this is 105 Speedway in Cleveland, Texas. I think it's a little bit less than a 3/8 mile. Maybe it's a quarter mile. This is green flag. So we've dropped the green flag and we're racing, I think. Yeah, green flag. All right. So we are racing in a mixed class. We have both Outlaw Minis and Eco Stocks, which is a class that Soren and I race in, Eco Stocks. Outlaw, there's a caution. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, for those of you that participated in this race as either patrons or drivers, you know we had a lot of cautions. This was July 6th. So we're going to do a restart here. Here we go. I'm on the inside. I'm way the hell back. I had a shitty heat race. My teammate, although he's in the backup car, he had a really good heat race, so he's quite a bit ahead of me. Outside me, the 3X is an Eco Stock as well. In front of me, I don't know the car number, is an Eco Stock. I think the guy outside me, directly outside me, is an Outlaw Mini. So here we go. Green flag, working the inside. Yeah, that 96 is getting loose. He's been loose. You're gonna want him to not hit people. So that was a good escape on my part. Thank you. I don't know if that's a display of luck or skill, but I'm gonna probably think a lot of luck's going on there. It's a little clean air for me right now. I got a lot of ground to make up with those little ants way up there in front of me. And here comes the orange lights again. Hard to see, by the way, but that is a caution. A lot of times you keep racing until race control gets on your radio and says caution, because you don't want somebody smacking the vacuum. Under caution, I go up because I'm telling Soren here, dude, you got to skip ahead one. You're out of position. His radio was broken. His radio has never worked. This was my second race on dirt this year, and I think this was his second, but maybe his first. He had two DNFs because he had car issues, which is why he's in the backup. So here we're going to start double file again. We're still under caution. We're lining up. Race control was not talking here. If you guys raced with us that night, you know they were not talking. So I went ahead and I thought to myself, I'm going to cheat. And I don't see anybody taking that outside line. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be there, but they're not talking to us. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and take that outside line under caution, and we'll see if I get in trouble. And I didn't get in trouble. Cheers, y'all. This video is not brought to you by Angel's Envy, but your narrator is. Okay, so we're about to go green here on the restart again. My teammate 72 inside me, Grand Am, no decals. He doesn't have the all the beautiful sponsor decals: Knob Cow, Thai Kitchen, and Bar, Energy Corridor, Journey's Hair Studio, the Deluxe Massage and Spa. That's our newest sponsor. Jim Guild out there in Magnolia. They are great. If you want a traditional Thai massage, please go to Deluxe. Here we go, green flag. Man, I feel like a professional right now. Green flag. The 48 car on the outside of me is a very good looking car. That is my favorite color. I think it's purple. He does not realize that he's my battle buddy because you cannot see behind you in these cars. But he is my battle buddy. He just doesn't know it. So Soren got a good start there. I did not get a good start, but at least it was a clean start. I'm going to be down here on the inside because that's where I like to work. It's a bad habit from asphalt. Asphalt racing starts back up September 10th. It's going to be here's another caution. It starts back up September 10th at Houston Motorsports Park, 3/8 mile asphalt. I promise you don't want to miss that. Inaugural season opener for Southern Premier Racing Series. That's headed up by John Alverson. You guys need to go check out Southern Premier Racing Series on Facebook and go check it out. You're going to want to be there September 10th. All right, so here comes the restart. It's a clean start again. I've lost ground. I needed that caution. Here's that car. I don't think you're supposed to be stopped sideways. It's probably a good cause for a caution. Sorry, well, here we come. I think that was our last caution, guys. Again, the 48's in front of me. I'm looking all sexy. And here we go, green flag. Way at the front of those little dots that you see, those are the leaders. All three of those front cars are Outlaw Minis. It's a bug, and something else. Those bugs are dang fast. Y'all can see that 48 car. He's got a good line, but I think sometimes when he goes a little wide, he comes down heavy, and that allows me to stay down there. I want him to know I'm there, because the back of his car, you see, it says, I think it says, "In God We Trust." Oh, there was a near miss. We're gonna go back on that, guys. We're gonna go back on. Okay, so I'm over here battling with the 48 car. Sometimes you get lucky in dirt. I think you get lucky every 4 or 5 minutes. If you get your car in the trailer at the end of the night, you got about a 50-50 chance of not having any damage. And you know what? Sometimes it's a prayer, and you got to go to church on Sundays, and that's what we got. This is why we Jesus. Of course, it's silly, but again, this is free. You're not paying for it, so the production quality is low. I'm banging on the 48 here, right here. A little bit of love on that sheet metal. This guy's saying, "I got you. You don't have it. You're perpendicular to the infield." Never a good look for a race car. You want to be on the track and you want to be facing ahead. He went into the infield. He did continue the race. There was no caution. We're still green. All right, there we go. That's a cheers for the "This is why we Jesus" moment. I have a couple of little stupid memes like that I'm going to pop on y'all. Here comes the 48. I think those, again, I've lost ground. Soren in the silver Grand Am up there is just way ahead of me. This isn't just about me and Soren, but he's my teammate, so we always know where each other's at. At this point, I was a little down on myself. I thought to myself, I should have stuck with tennis. I'm not making any ground. I'm probably going to finish where I'm at right now because I don't have it, man. And I was feeling pretty low, pretty down about myself. Here we go. The crowd was great that night. I don't know if y'all can see the grandstands. The 4 is still getting a little bit weird up there in that dirt. A little bit weird. And Kenneth DeBerry, I'm not sure if you know me, but let me know what's up. Let me know what's up with that, getting out there on those marbles, because that is the only reason why I was able to stay with you. And there you go. And here I come. So that's an opening for me, and I think you smell me right about now. I don't know if that means, you're not going to put me down into the tractor tires, because it does say "In God We Trust," so I was trusting that you weren't going to be an a-hole. That 25 car, I think that's a PT Cruiser. And what are we doing here? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have an incident here with this 25. We're going to get in a bit of a skirmish right about there. Again, I'm not trying to be harsh, but what fun is it to not be critical of your other guys out there? I don't know what was going on with the 25. First off, you're in a PT Cruiser. That's a grocery getter. At least looked like a race car, right? The 48 looks like a modified. You want to look cool. So maybe racing's not your thing for the 25. Don't want to be an ass. If you see this video, there's some reason I don't know about that you were loose. We were having fun. You were lap traffic. It was what it was. I'm going to go back a bit here, and the reason why I'm going to go back is because you want your front right to be cambered out a little bit. You set your suspension up like this. So mine was cambered out, and you want to get a little more camber there, so when you're coming off those turns, you got more surface area. But right here, I didn't know about it until after the race. But my camber went, hello, and the tire was actually rubbing on the strut for the rest of the race. I didn't know it again, and so I probably had like a -7 camber there, which is great on asphalt with big banks, but not necessarily on dirt. Here we go, back in clean air, no caution, sitting there thinking to myself again, I could do vinyl repair, you know, I play guitar, maybe teach guitar. There's a lot of things I should be doing other than racing. That's what's going through my mind right now. It's a long race, it's 20 laps, which doesn't sound like much. We're not getting a lot of speed on this short track, but you got Soren there. He's coming up on a lapper there, I think lap traffic. And I think him having to get around that dude slowed both of them down a bit. Whatever, I gained some ground on him there. I think that's a 14 car. Was being respectful and stayed wide for me. I appreciate that. So here we go. I'm creeping up on my. There goes. I think her name is Katie. She's in Will Planner's old car. Her car was dead. She did not finish. She's got a lot of talent. She's got a good car. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and we've had some conversations, and she's going to be a contender. Anyway, she had another did not finish. I think that's her second DNF. I don't think she's been able to get a full race in yet. She just started racing. So here we go. Soren's coming up on that 3X again. I'm on Soren's ass. I'm noticing that his license plate light is still illuminated, so we're gonna have to remember to pop that off. He's down there in the weirdness. I don't know why he's down so low, but I knew he was struggling with that boat of a backup car. So all respect, man. I had a good chance to get around him, and that's what I'm going to work on. We're coming up on another shoebox lapper. I'm not sure who that car is, but I think this is the second time that car has been lapped. We had a great car count that night. You got some guys here that are beginners and some guys that have cars that are struggling, and you never know. You know, one day you could be like, hey, that car's a lapper, and then the next race they're winning. So I'm on Soren's ass here. He does not know it because he cannot hear me or see me because there's no mirrors allowed in this class. But you can see him working a little bit. He's hugging that bottom. I don't think I'm going to have any success down there. But because I'm obsessed with the bottom, you can see I'm just struggling. I had to lift there. It's just stupid. I'm just being stupid. I'm into him there. I at least know he knows that I'm there. He still has some momentum, but he's going to have to stay wide. That's how I'm going to get up underneath him. So no disrespect, Soren. If it wasn't for the backup car, I would have had no chance to be there. So here comes two more lappers. The shoebox, I don't know the car number or who that is. And the 25 car, I think this is the second lap coming around that 25 car, yeah. So here I think I'm going to squeeze between them. Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen. But again, underneath them, I got lucky that that car did not come down on me this time. Again, smooth sailing, clean air. Can't see how many laps are left, but I know it's not many, maybe one or two. And here we go. That's going to be look for the flagman up on the top right, coming out of exit 4, and I think this is Checker's flag. If y'all like this video, like and subscribe. I know it sounds so weird to say that. There you go, checker flag. Like and subscribe. I had fun doing this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after every race. Just because I think it's fun to narrate. I think it's fun to get a little insight to what's going on with the drivers thinking, and also to get to see what it's like looking out the windshield. All right, guys, I appreciate it, man. I hope y'all come back after the next race and watch my goofy narration. See ya.